Fresh espionage allegations are now exploding online after claims surfaced that members of Donald Trump's delegation in Beijing may have been surrounded by undercover Chinese military personnel during a high-profile state banquet with Chinese President Xi Jinping. And at the center of the controversy, Elon Musk. The accusations began spreading after US-based vlogger Jennifer Zeng posted a series of explosive claims on X, alleging that a woman seen standing beside Musk during the official banquet on May 14 was not simply a server, but an active-duty Chinese military officer. Trump had traveled to China for a major summit with Xi Jinping, accompanied by several high-profile American business leaders, including Tesla CEO Elon Musk and NVIDIA boss Jensen Huang. The trip focused on high-stakes economic negotiations and growing tensions between Washington and Beijing. But now, attention has suddenly shifted from diplomacy to alleged surveillance. In a viral post shared on May 20, Zeng uploaded what she claimed was a photo from the banquet alongside a separate image of a woman in military uniform identified as Major Cheng Cheng. Zeng alleged the woman serving near Musk and the military officer were the same person, but the claims immediately sparked skepticism online. Observers pointed out that the banquet image appeared heavily edited, with some social media users specifically questioning inconsistencies involving the placement of glasses and visual distortions in the photo. The authenticity of the images has not been independently verified. Earlier, on May 18, Zeng had also posted a video she claimed was taken during the same banquet, showing two female servers. She paired the clip with photos of women in Chinese military uniforms, claiming Chinese social media users had identified them as members of the military. According to Zeng, the woman identified as Major Cheng Cheng is allegedly among China's first female honor guards. She claimed Cheng was born in Weifang, Shandong Province in December 1986, joined the military at age 18 in 2004, and initially served in China's 2nd Artillery Corps before later studying nursing at the Bethune Military Medical College. Zeng further alleged that Cheng is a member of the Chinese Communist Party and currently serves as a battalion commander in the PLA Honor Guard Ceremonial Brigade. According to the claims, the brigade operates under the Beijing Garrison Command and handles China's highest-level state ceremonial duties. Zeng also claimed Cheng has served 2 consecutive terms as a deputy to China's National People's Congress since 2018. Then came the most explosive allegation of all. In another post, Zeng wrote, "I think Cheng Cheng had a gun or something under her red dress." That claim quickly ignited intense debate online. Still, despite skepticism, the allegations gained traction online because of China's long history of espionage accusations involving Western political and business targets. Now, with social media flooded by new accusations tied to Trump's Beijing visit, questions are once again swirling around China's intelligence operations, online misinformation, and just how much of what world leaders see during carefully staged diplomatic events is really what it appears to be. Every smile, every glance, every move inside the China summit is now being dissected online. From surveillance fears to intelligence agent theories, the internet is convinced the real story was happening behind the scenes. The Beijing visit is now looking less like diplomacy and more like a global shadow war. Donald Trump's return from China is not just creating headlines, it's fueling fresh suspicion about how deep the distrust between Washington and Beijing really runs. Because behind the smiling photo ops, the grand ceremonies, and the carefully staged meetings with Chinese President Xi Jinping, a very different story appears to be unfolding. Reports linked to the visit claimed members of the U.S. delegation were warned not to carry personal phones into China, amid fears of surveillance and cyber monitoring. Trump team dumped Chinese gifts, badges before leaving Beijing, reflecting the extraordinary level of mistrust hanging over the summit. And while the political tension was already intense, it was the visuals from Beijing that truly sent the internet into meltdown mode. From Elon Musk and members of the American delegation appearing amused during formal moments to awkward seating arrangements between Trump and Xi, social media users dissected every second of the trip. But one clip in particular exploded online. Cameras appeared to catch Trump leaning over and trying to peek into notes placed near the Chinese side of the table. The footage instantly went viral, with users joking that the US president looked like he was playing spy. Soon, internet detectives began focusing on people inside the venue itself. One waitress suddenly became the center of bizarre online conspiracy theories, with users zooming into her facial expressions, eye movements, and hand gestures. Some comments went completely overboard. One viral post claimed, quote, "Even every waitress is a trained intelligence agent or spy." Another user wrote, "And I promise you, everyone speaks English. Also, don't underestimate that they likely tried to secure DNA samples from all and/or place electronic surveillance devices when possible." There is no evidence publicly supporting those claims, but the reaction showed just how suspicious the public mood has become around US-China relations. And then came the moment that stunned observers even more. Because it wasn't only the internet talking about spying anymore. Donald Trump openly acknowledged it himself. Speaking aboard Air Force One after departing China, Trump admitted the United States carries out extensive cyber operations against Beijing. He said he directly discussed accusations of Chinese cyber attacks during private talks with Xi Jinping, while also warning that Washington possesses cyber capabilities China may not even know about.
Did you talk to him about the cyber attacks that he's done in the United States or the MSS has done?
I did, and he talked about attacks that we did in China. You know, what they do, we do too. It's like the spying. They're talking about, the spying. I said, well,
The spying
we do it
or
too.
The infrastructure.
Look, no, I'm talking about spying. The question was asked to me yesterday, I guess, what about the fact that China's spying in the United States? I said, well, it's one of those things because we spy like hell on them too. So,
What about the fact that China is putting in the U.S. infrastructure code that they could use if you ever decided to come to the
well,
end?
you don't know that. I mean, I'd like to see it, but it's very possible that they do. And we're doing things to them. I told them, we do a lot of stuff to you that you don't know about, and you're doing things to us that we probably do know about. But we do plenty. It's a double-edged sword.
Trump's return flight only added more fuel to the fire after his heated interaction with a journalist over the Iran conflict also went viral across social media, turning an already controversial China visit into a full-blown global talking point.
What was the use of repeating the bombing? You did it for 38 days.
Well, no, we did.
And you did not get the political changes in Iran.
No, I had a total military victory. But the fake news, guys like you, write incorrectly. You're a fake guy. Guys like you write about it incorrectly. We had a total military victory. By people like you that don't write the truth. You know, you should write. I actually think it's sort of treasonous what you write, but you and the New York Times and CNN, I would say, are the worst.
Donald Trump is under fire again after lashing out at reporters aboard Air Force One. while defending U.S. and Israeli operations tied to the Iran conflict. The clash erupted on May 15th after David Sanger of the New York Times questioned Trump about the war. Trump snapped back by calling Sanger a fake guy and blasting recent media coverage as treasonous.
What the use of repeating the bombing? You did it for 38 days.
Well, no, we did.
And you did not get the political changes in Iran.
No, I had a total military victory. But the fake news, guys like you write incorrectly. You're a fake guy, and guys like you write about it incorrectly. We had a total military victory. We knocked out their entire Navy. We knocked out their entire Air Force. We knocked out all of their anti-aircraft weaponry. We knocked out all of their radar. We knocked out all of their leaders, number one, and then we knocked out all of their leaders in the 2nd Division, and we knocked out numerous of their leaders in the 3rd Division, and they're very confused. We've had a total victory, except by people like you that don't write the truth. You know, you should write. I actually think it's sort of treasonous what you write, but you and the New York Times and CNN, I would say, are the worst.
So on another
And
war.
you should know better than that. You know, you know better. Your editors tell you what to write, and you write it. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Subject of another war. Is there any
I actually think it's treason when you write like they're doing well militarily and they have no Navy, no Air Force, no anti-anything. By the way, we knocked out 85% of their manufacturing for the missiles. We knocked out everything. We haven't knocked out other than one bridge, and we did because they misbehaved. But we have bridges we could knock out. We could knock out their bridges and their electrical capacity within 2 days. We could knock out the whole thing. And then I read the New York Times and they act like they're doing well. And everybody does it. That's why your subscribers are way down. You know, the Times subscribers are way down because it's...
That word instantly triggered backlash online. Critics accused Trump of attacking journalists for reporting facts that challenge him, with one viral post claiming Trump is now at the authoritarian, fascist dictator stage, where reporting facts that contradict him is treason. Another wrote, "Someone needs to explain to Daffy Donald the meaning of treason." The fiery moment has now exploded across social media, turning another Trump press clash into a fresh political firestorm.